kinda hit tight note with every spit or flow and every gig / show. This is my gift, let's go.
Hey guys, welcome back. I'm gonna jump on this track by Complete called Tell Me Twice. Thanks for being watching, requesting, liking, commenting, doing all the good stuff, and don't forget to press subscribe on. Let's jump onto it. Yo, massively looking forward to meeting this guy next month in Manchester. Let's go.
Check.
Dazipam.
Check.
Tell me twice, but it says it 3 times. There's something to that.
Obsessive compulsive, obsessive compulsive, obsessive compulsive. And I'm married to the game, so the arrogance barracks for my brain, but the rest of it alters.
Ooh.
Desperate to solve this, but I don't know where my sense of control is. I invest in success and my goals, but the rest of my soul gets fed to the vultures. Vultures.
Yo, hang on, man. There's some wars going on inside himself, man. Staring to the mirror, shouting obsessive compulsive like OCD. Like you've got to say something so many times and do stuff in a certain way, unless that's it, you can't carry on your day. Yo, if you've got OCD, oh, how tough would it be to have OCD? You've got to turn taps on so many times and check your oven 5 times before you walk out the door and click light switches on so many times. Dude's having internal wars right now.
Compulsive, obsessive compulsive, obsessive compulsive. And I'm married to the game, so the arrogance barracks for my brain, but the rest of it alters. Desperate to solve this, but I don't know where my sense of control is.
You're like that, desperate to solve this, but I don't know where my sense of control is. Like, yo, I want to sort this out. I want to be different. I want to change my mindset, but I just don't know how. I don't know how to change the way that I am. Ooh.
I invest in success and my goals, but the rest of my soul gets fed to the vultures. Vultures, vultures. Guess I got a little pest on my shoulders, testing the best of my boldness, questioning all but accepting my quest for indulgence.
Got that little devil on his shoulder. That little devil on his shoulder telling him, yo, that's a little bit of it's like, yo, I'm going to be self-doubt. I'm going to tell you you can't do what you want to do. I'm going to tell you you're not good enough to do stuff. But I'm also going to tell you, yo, go get yourself a bottle or something. Go get yourself some pills. Go back to that addiction. Shit, yo, this is deep. This has got layers to it.
A little pest on my shoulders, testing the best of my boldness, questioning all but accepting my quest for indulgence.
Yo, questioning it all, but accepting my quest for indulgence. So that's what I'm saying. He's just second guessing himself, like, yo, am I doing the right thing? But yo, if it comes to drinking, anytime, go do it. That little devil, man.
Cause it knows that I'm destined to fold whenever I get told what to fucking do next. It's like Russian roulette where my meds are revolvers. Was meant to go exercise, left my home then surprised. Forget my phone, went inside. Get my phone, check the lights, check the stove left and right. Check them both 20 times, correct it though 29. Mental notes then collide, sweats all over my hands. Wet them both, let them dry. Wet the soap then retry. Redness shows extra bright, stress has grown intensified. Guess I'm so sensitized, let it go, let it slide. But when I don't, then it's like regret can grow, then I die. Best I go get the psych. Lexapro gets prescribed. Instead I smoke and drink Ted's alone every night. This is OCD. As a kid.
Shit, man. That whole thing there. I can't believe how close I were to saying about turning light switches on and checking the oven and stuff like that. He just said, yo, check it 20 times. Make sure it's off 29. And then I've got to wash my hands, but I've got to let them dry naturally and touch the soap. And yo, it must be an absolute nightmare. Like, you can't continue your day unless you've done it. And like I said, yo, if I haven't done it, then that's it, my day's ruined. Yo, I've just got that doubt and second guessing myself. Yo, he's walking around his house. It just happens to like in little corners, like beers and stuff, just like temptation everywhere, which ain't good. Ain't good, man.
Check them both 20 times, correct it though 29. Mental notes then collide, sweats all over my hands. Wet them both, let them dry. Wet the soap then retry. Redness shows extra bright, stress has grown intensified. Guess guess I'm so sensitized.
Yo, guess I'm so sensitized. Oversensitized. Oversensitization.
Let it go, let it slide. But when I don't, then it's like regret can grow, then I die. Best I go get the psych. Lexapro gets prescribed. Instead I smoke and drink Ted's alone every night. This is OCD. As a kid I would think like, nah bro, that won't be me. But the grown me knows that it slowly shows I'm a prisoner that won't be freed. And it's so greedy, though leaves these flows easy. Don't leave me, no please me. Don't tease me, no please leave.
Yeah, it must feel like he's drowning every day. I work with somebody and he's so I'd say he's borderline OCD. I'm not saying he's like, yo, I've got to do the light switch thing and check the oven in stove and whatnot. But this dude that I work with, yeah, he's so methodical. He's got to do things a certain way, and if it's not done that certain way, then that's it. Yo, just explodes and he loses his head. And like now, complete's not thinking the way that he wants to not thinking the way that he wants to think. Feels like he's drowning. Feels like he's lost at sea.
Afraid. And it's so greedy, though leaves these flows easy. Don't leave me, no please me. Don't tease me, no please leave. But I have to accept it. I have to accept it. I have to accept it. It's trapped in my head where it snacks on my dread, and there's no damn match for an exit. Matching these meds with all this other crap that's ingested. Facts are neglected. Though its negative impact is effective, it has me obsessed with rap to perfect it. I guess
Oh, you're complete on some Eminem shit right now. You'll want to So he says, yo, I'm now obsessed with rap. I want to perfect it. A bit like how Eminem has gone from the rapper that he was, the MC that he was, to somebody now who is literally a wordsmith. He's over perfected the art of music, and it's like a lyrical lesson every time you hear a track. You know, he's making words rhyme with other words that can't rhyme with those words, and overcomplicating things. You're complete. It's like, yo, to not be obsessed by one thing, I'm going to take this other thing, and I'm just going to obsess about that instead. And instead of obsessing over drink or other things, yo, I'm going to take rap and I'm just going to throw everything that I've got into it. You're like, it's a bit like addicts. An addict will always be an addict. They'll just be addicted to different things. So you can be a drug addict, and to get over drugs, you find something else to be addicted to. Music. Yeah, I'm just going to throw everything into music. I'm just going to be addicted by that. Do you know what I mean? Like people that give up smoking, what do they do? They go out and start eating. Yo, if people give up smoking or give up drinking, they start eating more, become addicted to eating food because it changes the habit, it changes the addiction from one thing to something else. Oh my God, I should have been a therapist.
Rap to perfect it. I guess it's got cons and pros, definitely more cons than pros. When I'm on the road with the weak mind, eating the touch, everything 3 times seems like a bomb explodes.
Yeah, I like that. The fact that he said con and pros, because that just goes to show how pessimistic he thinks. You know, a lot of people say, yo, what's the pros and cons to things? But he said cons and pros because he's been pessimistic before he's been optimistic. Oh my days, how good am I? I'm not really, but I'm just kind of, I know what he's saying. I know what he's saying, and I've kind of surprised myself right now.
Seems like a bomb explodes, but upon the lows, I noticed that so many songs arose. So I face every day with my brain in a cage, and a way has been making me stronger. So
yeah, I like that.
It's mostly a burden. I know it's the selfish type. I know I'm emotionally hurting, but I know there's a healthy side. Cause I know if I grow as a person, that I know it can help with life. But that fucks with my OCD, so please, there's no need to tell me twice.
Yo.
There's no need to tell me twice.
To tell me twice, because with OCD, you've got to say it. You got to tell him 3 times, man. Yo, when he were going through stuff then, he were always saying the cons before the pros. So if we take it back, he were talking about, yo, when I've been in my lowest of my lowest, that's when I've given out my best work. Do you know what I mean? Just let's take it back to where...
I noticed that so many songs arose.
Right, so when I was at my lows, I've noticed that so many songs have rose. Yo, so when I was at my lowest, man, planted these seeds of doubt, and I threw these seeds of doubt, grew these flowers, beautiful, lyrical flowers, and grew from those seeds of doubt.
I face every day with my brain in a cage, in a way it's been making me stronger, so...
Yeah, so face every day with my brain in a cage, but it's making me stronger.
I know that it's
So, con then pro.
mostly a burden. I know it's the selfish type. I know I'm emotionally hurting, but I know there's a healthy side.
Yeah, so I know I'm a... You know what I mean, man? You know what I mean? I don't have to keep explaining it to you. He's always saying the cons before the pros, but the pros are coming in retaliation for they're like equal each other out. It's like yin and yang, not the yin yang twins from the window to the wall to the switch up top. It's not that. It's the whole yin and yang. It's balancing itself out.
Cause I know if I grow as a person, that I know it can help with life. But that fucks with my OCD, so please, there's no need to tell me
And that's
twice.
that pessimistic side, man.
There's no need to tell me twice.
Right, guys, that's that one done. Yo, like I said at the beginning, in the opening, I'm so much looking forward to meeting this man next month in Manchester. Meeting him in Manchester. Move Over Records. Right, guys, Move Over Records is owned, run by Complete. Just in case you wanted to know, just in case you didn't know. Own record label going on right now. Right, guys, that's that one done. He might sign me up. He might sign me next month. You know, I might be the next face of Move Over Records. Might release a track. Definitely will not. Right, guys, that's that one done. Thanks for watching, folks. You'll end. Yo, if you're going through some shit, man. I know I was joking a little bit to make things a little bit lighthearted in the middle there. Yo, I'm no therapist. I understand what I understand from listening and reading stuff, but I can't tell you what's best for you. I don't know if taking medication helps or if taking medication makes you into a zombie. And being a zombie, you don't go on living your life, do you? Because you're just always numb to everything. But, you know, not taking medication, do you go off the rails and do some shit that affects you, your family, loved ones and strangers? And, you know, I don't know, man. That's what doctors get paid a lot of money for. I would say that if you're going through something, to go see, I was going to say professional help. That sounds kind of condescending, but go seek medical help, professional help by qualified people. There's numbers about. I don't know any numbers, but I'm sure a quick Google search will find some. Right, guys, that's that one done. That's that one done, man. Thanks for watching, folks. You'll end. Let me know about anything that I missed. See you guys on the next one. Take care.